Listen up. Life's not a game for the weak. It's a battlefield, and you're the soldier. Every day you wake up, you're at war with yourself, with the world, with every excuse that tries to hold you back. But today, we're talking about something different. We're talking about the weapon you need to keep sharp and hidden and ready, your secrets, your power, the things you never ever share with anyone. You think success comes from spilling your guts to everyone who listens. Think again. The strongest, toughest, most unstoppable people in this world know how to keep their mouths shut. They know there are things you take to the grave, things that fuel your fire when everything else is trying to put it out. So listen close, because I'm about to lay out the 5 things you keep locked up tight. The 5 things that'll make you bulletproof if you learn to guard them with your life. Number 1, your next move, you hear me? Your next move is sacred. It's the ace up your sleeve, the gun in your holster that no one knows about. The moment you start blabbing about what you're going to do next, you've already lost. Why? Because talk is cheap and actions are gold. Every time you open your mouth about your plans, you're letting out a little bit of that fire, that drive. You're giving away your power for free. And guess what? The world is full of dream stealers, motivation killers, and straight up haters who love nothing more than to see you fail. So shut your mouth and open your eyes. While everyone else is running their mouths about what they're going to do someday, you're out there doing it silently, relentlessly, like a ghost in the night, striking when they least expect it. You want to write a book? Don't tell a soul until that manuscript is done. You want to lose 100 pounds? Keep your mouth shut and let your transformed body do the talking. You want to start a business that'll shake the world. Seal those lips and work in the shadows until you're ready to explode on the scene. Your next move is your secret weapon. Guard it like your life depends on it, because in this war we call life, it just might. Number 2, your struggles. Yeah, you heard me right. Your struggles, your pain, your darkest moments, they're yours and yours alone. This ain't about putting on a fake smile, pretending life's all sunshine and rainbows. This is about understanding that your battles are the forge that's making you unbreakable. Every time you complain, every time you whine about how hard things are, you're giving away a piece of your strength. You're telling the world, hey, look at me, I'm weak, I can't handle this. And the world doesn't care. It'll eat you out and spit you out without a second thought. So when you're on your last leg and everything you wants to quit, you shut up and you keep moving. You turn that pain into fuel. You let it burn inside you, forging you into something harder, faster, stronger than you were before. You think the toughest people in the world got that way by crying on everyone's shoulder? Hell no. They got that way by facing their demons alone, by staring into the abyss and saying, is that all you got? Your struggles are your teacher, your trainer, your drill sergeant from hell. They're not for sharing, they're for overcoming. So the next time life hits you with a sucker punch that leaves you gasping, remember, this is your fight, no one else's. Take that pain, internalize it, and use it to become unstoppable. Number 3, your dreams, the big, scary, seemingly impossible things you want to achieve. You keep those locked up tight, you hear me? The moment we start sharing those with the world, you're opening the door for doubt, for criticism, for all the small-minded people who will try to clip your wings before you even start to fly. Your goals aren't for other people's entertainment. They're not conversation starters at parties. They're the fire in your belly that keeps you going when everything else says stop. They're the reasons you get up at 4 when your body's screaming for more sleep. They're the fuel for your relentless drive. So why would you give that away? Why would you let someone else's opinion, someone else's fear, someone else's limited imagination taint your vision? Your goals are yours. They're sacred. They're the North Star guiding you through the darkest nights of your journey. You want to climb Everest? Run 100 marathons? Build an empire? Good. Write it down, burn it into your mind, and then shut up about it. Let your actions speak so loud that when you finally reach that summit, the whole world will have no choice but to stand up and take notice. Your goals are your secret mission. Treat them like classified information. The only people who need to know are the ones in the trenches with you, the ones who are going to be there pushing you when you think you can't take another step. Everyone else, they get to watch it all when you finally reveal what you've been working towards all along. Number 5, your fears. This one might surprise you, but listen up because it's crucial. Your fears, your insecurities, the things that wake you up in a cold sweat at night, You keep those to yourself. Not because you're ashamed, not because you're trying to be some emotionless robot, but because acknowledging your fears to others gives them power. Fear is like a weed. The more attention you give it, the more it grows. And when you start sharing your fears with others, you're basically planting those weeds in fertile soil, letting them take root, not just in your mind, but in the minds of others. You think the most successful people in the world don't have fears? Think again. They're terrified. They're scared shitless of failure, of not living up to their potential, of letting people down. But you know what sets them apart? They don't broadcast those fears. They face them head on. In the privacy of their own mind, your fears are your personal demons to slay. They're the dragons you need to face if you want to claim your treasure. And facing them isn't about fearlessness. It's about having the courage to act in spite of your fear. So the next time you're paralyzed with fear, the next time doubt is knowing that your gut. You resist the urge to spill your guts. Instead, you look that fear dead in the eye and you say, you're mine to conquer. You turn that fear into fuel, that doubt into determination. Your fears don't define you. Your response to them does. So keep them close. Use them as a catalyst for growth. And let the world see only your courage, your resilience, your unstoppable drive, your true potential. This one's the holy grail, the ultimate secret you keep under lock and key. Your true potential, the greatness that's sleeping inside you. That's something you never ever share. Why? Because most people can't handle it. They can't even comprehend it. Your true potential isn't about bragging rights or showing off. It's not about making others feel small. It's about the fire that burns inside you, the voice that whispers you're capable of so much more when everyone else thinks you've reached your limit. Most people go through life operating at 40, maybe 50 of what they're truly capable of. They settle for mediocrity. They accept good enough. They let their circumstance dictate their destiny. But not. You know that inside you is a giant waiting to be awakened, a force of nature capable of moving mountains. So why would you share that? Why would you try to explain something so powerful, so personal to people who are content with living half lives? Your potential isn't for their understanding. It's for your relentless pursuit. When you start to tap into that potential, when you start pushing past your perceived limits and entering unknown territory, you keep that to yourself. You let your results speak for you. You let your achievements be the evidence of the fire that burns within. Your true potential is the secret that drives you to wake up earlier, train harder, study longer, and push further than anyone else. It's the reason you can take a beating and get back up stronger than ever. It's the source of your relentless drive, your unwavering commitment, your unbreakable spirit. So guard it, nurture it, feed it with every challenge you overcome. Every limit you shatter, every goal you crush, let it be the silent force propelling you towards greatness. Now let's bring it all together. These 5 things, your next move, your struggles, your goals, your fears, and your true potential, they're not just secrets. They're the foundation of your fortress. They're the weapons in your arsenal that no one can take away from you. By keeping these things to yourself, you're not being selfish. You're not being antisocial. You're being smart. You're being strategic. You're understanding that in this world, your mind's your most powerful asset. And what's inside it is for you to know and for others to wonder about. Think about it. Every time you resist the urge to share these things, you're building mental toughness. You're developing the kind of inner strength that can weather any storm. You're becoming the kind of person who doesn't need constant validation, who doesn't crave attention, who's comfortable being underestimated. Because let me tell you something. There's power in being underestimated. There's strength in being the dark horse, the one no one sees coming. While everyone else is running their mouths, seeking approval, trying to prove themselves to the world, you're quietly building an empire. You're out there in the trenches day in, day out, facing your demons, conquering your fears, pushing your limits. And you're doing it all without fanfare, without applause, without needing a single soul to validate your journey. That's real strength. That's true power. That's the kind of mental fortitude that turns ordinary people into legends. So the next time you're tempted to share your next big move, to complain about your struggles, to seek validation for your goals, to voice your fears, or to explain your potential, I want you to stop. Take a deep breath and remember this moment. Remember The greatest battles are fought in silence. The most profound transformation happen in solitude. The most impressive achievements are built in the shadows, away from prying eyes and doubting voices. Your journey is yours alone. Your path is unique. Your potential is limitless. And the only person who needs to know all of this is you. So shut your mouth and open your mind. Close your lips and open your heart. Seal your words and unleash your actions. Let the fire burn inside you, fueled by the secrets you keep, the battles you fight in silence, the goals you pursue relentlessly. Be the silent warrior, the unstoppable force that no one sees coming. Be the one who shocks the world not with words, but with results. Be the living, breathing embodiment of the phrase, actions speak louder than words. Because at the end of the day, it's not about what you say. It's not about what you share. It's about what you do. It's about the life you live, the obstacles you overcome, the impact you make. So from this moment on, I want you to make a pact with yourself. A solemn vow to guard these 5 things with your life. To let them be the silent fuel that drives you towards greatness. Your next move is yours alone. Your struggles, they're your private battleground. Your goals, they're your secret mission. Your fears, they're your personal demons to conquer. Your true potential, it's the fire that only you can feel. Keep these things close. Let them burn inside you. Let them forge you into something extraordinary. And when the world finally sees what you're capable of, when you shattered every limit and exceeded every expectation, you won't need to say a word. Your actions will speak volumes. Your achievements will tell your story. Your life will be a testament to the power of keeping these 5 things sacred. So go out there, show the world what you're made of. Not with your words, but with your relentless drive, your unwavering commitment, your unbreakable spirit. Be the silent storm that reshapes the landscape. Be the invisible force that moves mountains. Remember, the strongest among us aren't the ones who share everything. They're the ones who know what to keep to themselves. They're the ones who understand that true power lies not in what you say, but in what you do. You've got greatness inside you. You've got a fire that can't be extinguished. You've got potential that's waiting to be unleashed. So guard it, nurture it, and let it propel you to heights you never thought possible. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. Not with your words, but with your actions. Not with promises, but with results. Not with talk, but with undeniable, earth-shaking achievement. So what are you waiting for? The time for talk is over. The time for action is now. Get out there and show the world what you're truly capable of. But remember, your greatest weapon is the fire that burns within, the secrets you keep, the battles you fight in silence. Now go and conquer. Go and achieve. Go and become the person you were always meant to be. The world is yours for the taking. Just remember, actions speak louder than words. So shut up and let your life do the talking.